Hi, Cancer, and welcome to April 2023. All right, you guys have been having some really good reads. I love it, right? Like I said I don't know, whatever sign that I said it in, or actually I think it was in the weekly series, but I just want to emphasize that, the flow of energy, the flow now is really rising for you. You're on the rise, and it's about time, right? Because just saying, look at that full moon in Libra coming up. This flipped out. I'm taking it as I'm talking. You're noticing, right? Your own self, your reflection. Sorry about the glare, but actually you're realizing, Cancer. I mean, they just wanted me to go right in, right? And say, here I am. And you're confirming this with me as well, what I'm saying. The energy is mirroring what we're talking about. You're on the rise. You've worked hard. You deserve it. Okay, that was your first card. Let's keep going. But my point is, there's always ups, there's always on the rise, and then you have to just learn lessons, go through some changes, etc., whatever spirit wants. And that's part of this flow that probably probably all of the signs realize, but Cancers do it so well, without question. You guys know when to back off. And this just flipped. These flipped out. Oh my God, look. I said, oh my God. God shows up in your reading. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to do this because this is how, for me, they came out. Okay? Doesn't matter. The message is the same. The narrative states that the blessed mother, the father. Are you kidding me right now? Cancers. What amazing cards. Leveling up, spiritual ascension, spiritual growth, knowing how you feel, feeling happy, knowing that you're walking in the path of, I don't know why I'm saying righteousness, not egoic, righteousness of how you believe, how you've chosen to believe, and whatever you feel is the way forward. Oh my God. A mother-father figure, if you're a mother and or a father, you're certainly following the path of spirit. Your spiritual journey is unfolding before you and has been. You're on the rise. You are, Spirit's telling me this is a very, hold on. I have to adjust okay. This is a time of everything, of course. Everything is in alignment for you. God's putting everything in place. Spirit, whatever you believe in, even if you don't believe, how could you not see how beautiful? More importantly, feel the happiness. And some of you, you're like, oh yeah, right, Athena, not today, right? But this is for the entire month of April, and for some, it is when it is. Time is fluid, Cancers. Walking your own path, knowing what beliefs that you choose to believe in, what values you're going to choose, making those choices based upon where you have been, your lessons, etc. Okay, I'm going to use the vice versa deck to continue with the narrative for Cancer. This read, which Spirit didn't give me a chance, this read is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Hello. Are you kidding me? Beautiful. The energy is illuminating. I do want to clarify the Hierophant real quick before we keep going. Oh my God. Wow. Spirit is getting you. Now we have, hello, now we have the sun, moon, and the stars. What? I mean, honestly, I just want to say, Cancers, this is it. This is the best reading I've ever had. All of the planets are aligning for your growth, your happiness. You're the shining star. You're sitting on, you are at the precipice of a whole brand new life. And you know, okay, so some of you, all right, let's just get into it. They're saying some of you have gotten a tattoo or an ankle bracelet. It's on the right foot. So the footing of the right, of course, as we know, right? Do we know? I have to just, okay. Sorry about that. We have to tweak. So some of you are tweaking, maybe a tattoo, maybe if it's not that, it's your right leg has a leather band, or it's just a bracelet, or an ankle bracelet, right? And this bracelet signifies on the right foot, as I was going to say, the footing is love. Giving love, being love, loving is in spirit. Okay? You have the shield here, right? As it sits right next to you. Sorry about the glare. We have this shield, right? And the shield reminds you of where you've been, what you fought hard to get to this point, to the pinnacle. To the pinnacle of believing in yourself. Masculine, feminine, as one. We are one. Spiritual ascension of higher consciousness, without question. Light workers, sages, seers. Many of you are. If this is your father who is leading and helping you and guiding you, you're very receptive to the guidance that you're receiving. Okay, let's get two more. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, April's off the chain for all signs so far. So this is what, oh, right? Now we have this beautiful lightning striking. Does lightning strike twice? The yin and the yang. A total balance. The separation and destruction of the old to break two into one. Masculine and feminine become one, as above, so below. Does that make sense to you? Okay. You had to be broken down in order to rise. Lightning striking twice. I'm going to put this one down so we can really review what's happening here. A ladder. Something about a ladder. Not needing a ladder, or not needing a ladder. Breaking it down. Breaking it down. One brick at a time. You can see in the backdrop, clearly there's been past destruction, breaking down of, and then higher consciousness being up here, right? Lightning striking, like, oh my God, what happens? Oh my God, I get it. It's not something that we can discuss, Cancers. It's something that we feel. It's a feeling, a knowing, a connect. Soul connect. You knew that Spirit is saying, come on, Cancer. Lightning will strike again. You will love again. And you said, and maybe some of you, oh yeah, I'm going to say it, of course. Some of you prayed for a soul connect. You prayed to the stars. Some of you became whole, right? Becoming whole, enlightened, awareness, etc. And this is your soul connect. It had to break down in order to be rebuilt. The values, the beliefs now are in sync with what wasn't is. A town. Crossing that bridge. What's that song? Seals. Crossing that bridge. You cross the bridge. You and or your soul connect had to go through the breaking down in order to revisit, or it's a new meeting. It's a meet and greet of two like-minded individuals, humans with the actual same as one soul purpose. It's a meet and greet, you know. They're like, look, she's okay. So here, let me put this card down. Let me show you. Her hand on this card is her left, and his hand is his right. So listen to me. She's giving love, and now here she's receiving love. Right foot, left hand. Here he's giving his love to her. They both came together as one when she was ready So if you're the feminine, well, even feminine masculine, right? However, the feminine had to break this. This had to be broken down so lightning could strike again. Believing in love, loving, believing in sacred union. Sacred union. A sacred union had to be broken down in order to be rebuilt again. But this time, whether it's new, a meet and greet with an old person from your, not, I don't mean literal. I don't look at old as age. I look at the wisdom that we have attained. This is a wise man who now is meeting his significant soul connect because she started to believe in love again. And as it is said and as it is known, that once one becomes whole, one can meet the soul connect instead of a hookup or a soulmate that is learning lessons through you as the mirror reflection. Now, this could feasibly be a soulmate. We'll just label it as someone's soulmate because of the breakdown. I believe the breakdown became a breakthrough for this emperor. Excuse me. See, someone wasn't able to speak their true feelings. That could have been part of the issue here. Someone, the feminine emotionally has seen the light of a new day and now coming together. Wow. Right? Wow. Okay, let's get 3 more. Let's get more. Absolutely. Hold on. Okay. 3 more. 1, 2, and Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. I feel this is where we're headed. Okay, so this union, okay, this union, Spirit saying there was a hold up as to where we were headed in this union. This is the story right now because Spirit wants us to know the story that led up to this moment in time. This is the storyline. This is the narrative. What led up to it was maybe someone wasn't willing to commit and now they are. You've been waiting for, let's see, how long? I forget, the card is 10. You've been waiting like a year. Someone's been waiting in limbo for a year for someone else to achieve their own wholeness. It's a 10. And the 5 being the Hierophant wasn't ready, is ready. Needed to unlock the keys to crossing the bridge, going back to childhood, making sure that we are like whatever we believed in. Maybe we changed belief systems. We've changed what the norm, what people, society wants you to believe. And we've paved our own way through Spirit, of course, by looking out and knowing that this had to happen first. So that's what Spirit's saying. The breakdown became a breakthrough. Lightning striking twice. Some of you are in locations where there's lightning and storms. Well, the Midwest, I can vouch for that. Okay, so we have been, or this is where we ended up having to go through, right? A holding period, wait and see. These two cards are for sure wait and see. Spirit saying, just wait and see. And this is also very much the current of energy where the feminine had to wait in order for their awareness to come through, right? Hence being yoked, two wholes become one, or are one. Okay? Let's see what else Spirit wants to say. And don't forget, you came out telling me the story. This is, you're saying to me right now, you're talking to me. You're telling me your story. Look at where I'm at today and look at what it took to get there. Let's get a couple. I'm going to put these down real quick and let's get 3 more. Now, whatever you tell me is what we're going to, what's going to come out. 3 more cards for Cancers, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. I feel that absolutely. What was the leading up to? There it is. Well, I want it all. I want it all. I want to feel a completeness, a sense of wholeness. I feel that I need to be really firm about I want it all. But in order to have it all, I had to wait. I had to go through the breaking down again, but I also got stronger through it all. It did, of course, make me stronger. I wanted the commitment. I wasn't getting the commitment. I wanted to, I need to express myself and let others know not only how strong I am and how patient I am and have waited for this moment in time to be whole, complete, ascending to Spirit, the Holy Spirit right here. Red-tailed hawk for sure is and or mourning doves and or crows are either flying around you and or are your spirit guides. The Holy Spirit of the red-tailed hawk definitely continues to follow through the duration of your life if that is your spirit totem animal. When you look at the King of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, he's holding one more pentacle, is he not? And she's got the 9. So I'm going to say that the feminine, that Empress, once you attain the Empress status, you had to break. Maybe you broke up with your soul connect because they weren't willing to make that sacred vow or walk the same path as you. But this feminine is the masculine, has masculine qualities, right? More testosterone. So this feminine, this empress, became the empress. You're telling me the story again of how you were like, okay, wait a second. I want it all. I want the commitment, and I need for you to value 9 and the 8, the 1 pentacle, this pentacle that this is the Queen of Pentacles, is like, okay, now we made 10 of Pentacles here. So I'm it. Cancer is what you're saying. I want it all. I deserve it all. And I've gone through a lot. My heart hasn't turned to stone. I just had to wait until someone, trying to hold them all, until someone was ready, willing, and able. If it's not the breakup of an old relationship, it's definitely just the feminine that may be very masculine, whatever, saying, hey, I'm not settling in my life. I've been there. This first card is huge energy of you telling me the story. Not that all the signs don't tell the story. You're telling me your story because you have attained. That's why. And yes, you should be quite proud, without question. 1 karma card. This is massive. I mean, that's my energy just was like off the charts. It has been, but I know Cancer's on the rise. Hands down. Leadership. Leo. The sun. Hello. Top line. Leadership. You are now being seen for the value that you so rightfully deserve. Not egoically. No. That's what broke down for some. For some, partial, there's no swords in this read. So you are the leader, the master of your own domain. It took a minute to get there, which it takes a lifetime to get there. It takes many lifetimes for others, whatever. But to achieve Empress level, let's just go there, the highest consciousness, if you will, for if you have ascended to a higher consciousness, okay? If not, it's still knowing that you're not settling because now you're whole and you feel like someone is not going to fill a void. Someone's going to add value to your life. Okay? It's also the leadership of the creative parts of you that maybe people don't recognize, because some of you tend, because you're the crab, you're introverted. For many are introverted, but with the strength of a lion, for sure. I see these 2 cards, Cancers, literally, because this is what's in your read, Cancer, Leo. Not necessarily the signs, okay? The energy is off the chain because you have chosen to master your own life. And this is the father and the son, or I'm sorry, the father and the mother. And as it as it were, the stars all aligning for you to reach this pinnacle. And your creativity, so everything changes after this, right? It's kind of like you upgrade your software. You don't downgrade, you upgrade, right? So everything that you see, everything that you feel just is brought to the forefront. It's illuminated. It's that merging, the synergy of the energies of the feminine and masculine coming together as this card depicts. It's self-confidence. Well, I mean, come on. It's huge. You have impressed upon the energies of the universe in order to be able to have that freedom and to gain the respect, the integrity, the dignity, the loyalty, the trust. It's beautiful. Wow. That's off the chain. I hope you have a great month, and please send me some comments, tell me how you're doing, and I'll see you next month. Take care.